G'day everyone, I'm Emblem Blaze, and welcome back to episode number 15 of the TriPoint podcast with
It's 15.
Kinunners and myself. It's 15,
It's
yes.
15.
Not bananas and
We've
myself,
had-
Kinunners and myself.
Bananas!
Bananas.
That'll be my
We are
nickname.
15 out of, I don't know,
Out of.
yeah, out of something. Out
It
of
just
whatever
has,
it
like, a
ends up
slash
being
at
at the
the
end
end.
of its time.
Or no, slash, a dash.
Yeah.
15 out of.
Oh, golly. Any hurdle. Before we get into the main topic of the day, is there anything to speak about?
I finished Tears last time,
Yeah.
right? So I've done all the caves now. And I've also done all the wells, so I kind of just have, like, I don't know, some, like, side quests here and there to do.
Okay.
And one image in the compendium that I cannot get for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I've tried, because you could go to Robbie, right?
Yeah.
And he has the pictures for you if you
Yeah.
don't want to go out and get them. And there's just one that he just doesn't have, that I don't have. I'm like, what is this thing?
It's hiding.
So,
Oh, golly. Well.
yep. Finished all the wells.
Is there anything else?
I finished the main world of Pokemon Picross.
Oh.
Yep.
On the 3DS.
Yeah.
Pitcross.
There's like an alt world thing, but I haven't unlocked it yet, so
Oh, okay.
need to do some more daily challenges.
That sounds more like Zelda than Pokemon. An alternate
It's
world.
close enough.
Anyway,
I don't know what it is.
I guess we may as well get straight onto the main thing because it's going to probably take all episode.
Yeah.
That Nintendo Direct.
It was interesting.
That's
will
one of the
say.
best Nintendo Directs I've ever seen.
It was definitely something.
It had a lot.
I was kind of, I was a little bit upset because I was kind of spoiled. I am a person who, like, I don't mind spoilers, right? But I went onto the Direct itself, and one of the first comments, which I didn't go into the comments, it was just one of the ones that appeared because I watched it on mobile.
Yeah.
And one of the first comments was talking about Metroid Prime
Yeah.
before I got to see it, and I was like, oh.
We'll get to Metroid Prime will probably be
least
the
I know
last
it's
one we
there.
talk about. However, like that one, I'm really excited for that now.
I know.
After seeing that. However, I guess we can start. We'll start at the. We may as well go through it chronologically.
Yeah. I should get it up, actually.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably it. I've got notes written down. We probably won't talk about everything. I guess if there's something you want to
Nah.
pick out that I don't say anything, you can say something. However, yeah, I'll talk about what I've written down. I wrote down some things that interested me at the very least, or at least I know would interest someone.
Yeah.
And the first one is Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a Mario and Luigi game.
No, neither was I. When it first started happening, I figured out it was Mario and Luigi, right? Before
Yeah.
the title popped up, and I was like, okay, where is this going?
Yeah.
And then I was like, another one.
It looks kind of interesting, actually.
It looks like a 3D version of Paper Mario, and I find that absolutely hilarious.
I think like its animation style almost looks like a cartoon they could make.
It does.
It's really well animated, and I'm curious to who made it because I can't see it anywhere in the trailer.
Um.
I don't think it says anywhere. However, like because
Yeah, I don't
Alpha
think it
Dream,
does.
who made the other Mario and Luigi games, were shut down.
Yeah.
Therefore, I don't know who's making it. It is.
I don't know.
It'd be interesting to find out who. However, like, yeah, no, it's I think that's the thing that caught me most, like the animation style and how like clean the animations are. They've been doing really well with the Mario games of late, like with animation.
They have.
I've been really enjoying that. I think Mario's model looks a little bit strange though.
It looks. I think that's because like. I did notice that too, but I wasn't sure what it was because Luigi looks normal.
Yeah, yeah.
But then Mario's kind of like a little bit odd for some reason.
Yeah, I think his head's a little bit more circle than it probably should be.
Maybe.
I don't know. It was hard for me to point. Every time I saw it, it was like,
Because, like, he looks normal, but it's still, like, slightly off for some reason.
yeah, it's like oh, what's the term? Uh,
I'm not sure.
oh, the something valley or whatever it's called. Um,
Oh, Uncanny Valley?
Uncanny Valley. That's it. Yeah, that's sort of what it's like.
Yeah, a little bit. It's like,
Yeah,
I know
it's a
that's
little
the
bit strange.
character, but
Really, it looks pretty fun though. Probably not for me. Our brother will like it though.
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
He'll be straight onto that. Anyway, basketball and Switch Sports.
Oh. I didn't watch through that part fully. I just sort of saw it was there and I was like, yeah, okay.
Oh, I wouldn't have written it down. However, it looks like it's like almost like an updated version of what it was in Wii Sports
In
Resort.
Wii Sports, yeah. It
which
does look like
kind of
that.
makes me happy. The only thing is, it's only 2-on-2 instead of 3v3.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
That was a bit strange
Maybe
to
it's
me because I like the
because-
3v3 stuff and like
Maybe it's 'cause
basketball's one of my
the-
favorite ones out of Wii Sports Resort.
It is good. Man, I think it might be because the court is small.
Yeah, quite possibly. And I noticed they had the like the try to get threes mode as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they've got all
And they
that.
have one with all of them too.
The only other thing I have to say about that is this game's been out for like 2 years.
Yeah. Now they're just like, let's add basketball.
let's randomly add basketball. It's like thanks guys.
And don't get me wrong.
I forgot this game
That's
existed.
not bad, but we have it too.
Oh god, that was funny.
It's free.
Mio.
Mio.
Did you see Mio?
Oh yeah.
That looks interesting.
When I saw it, I was like, oh, it looks like Unravel, but like made differently.
Yeah, what I was sort of thinking of was it's sort of it looks like it plays similar to like Ori or Celeste.
Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon
Yeah,
as I saw
it
I was
does look like
that's
Ori.
interesting. I don't know. There's not much else to say on it though. I guess 'cause there'd be more one to play. I
well,
guess. How
'cause
like
there's
yeah.
not much.
I saw it and I was like,
on
that
it, I
looks
guess.
interesting. I'll probably play that.
Yeah.
Oh golly. Anyway,
Looks a bit wispy.
something we've been talking about a lot in real life is the strange like occurrence of like the resurgence of Hello Kitty and other Sanrio characters.
Oh yeah. When I saw that, I was like, "Excuse me."
And now there's a game called Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I almost like when I first saw it pop up, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." I was like, "There's no way."
I didn't see Guten Tama in there.
No.
And it made me sad. Just I'm hoping he's there somewhere. I kind of want this game. Like,
I think there is a fair amount of people, I think, who just want this unironically.
yeah, it looks. The first thing I sort of saw when I saw it was like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
However, like I think it's a little bit more
It
open
seems-
and explorative.
Yeah.
Explorative, I guess.
A
I don't know
little
what's the word.
different.
Like a little bit more than Animal Crossing. However, like looks interesting. Wasn't expecting a Hello Kitty game. Oh golly. Anyway.
No.
Is there anything else that you've seen in between all those that you wanted to add on before I go on?
I didn't, because I only sort of really looked at them sort of and skipped, like, not skipped through them, but like, went through them really, really fast.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't, it was late and I wanted to go to bed at the time.
Oh, you watched it last night? Okay, I watched it this morning.
Yeah, I
when got
did.
up.
I find it interesting that they're making a Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like,
yeah,
a
that's what I was
HD.
about to get to. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
Oh, okay.
That's
And I was like, oh.
yeah. It's very similar to the Xenoblade thing because like you had Xenoblade on the Wii, Xenoblade
Yeah.
Chronicles 1, and then they made it on 3DS and then on Switch. And it's the same
Yeah.
thing with this. It's like it was on the Wii and then it was on
I was
3DS
like,
and now it's on
that's kind of
Switch.
interesting.
Which
The other one,
sorry.
yeah, continue.
Oh, as I was gonna say, I believe that means I might be wrong because I don't know. I haven't really fully checked. That might be every Donkey Kong game on the Switch.
Is it?
I guess not including like a lot of the Mario versus Donkey Kong games.
But
Have like
that
like
makes
the
kind of
Donkey
a bit
Kong.
more
It's
sense, though.
almost every Donkey. I think it might be every Donkey Kong Country game at the very least.
Yeah,
I don't know if Donkey Kong 64 is on there yet.
I have no clue. The other game, which I don't think you'd really care about that much, was that Fantasian looked interesting, just to me at least.
Yeah, that one's interesting. I think I believe it was an Apple Arcade exclusive for a while. I think.
Oh, okay.
I might be completely wrong. However, I'm pretty sure. Like this is the first time it's been brought away from Apple.
When I first saw the main character, what's her name, like Leo or something, I looked at it and I was like, what is this Nier Automata looking?
Yeah, it looked like Nier to me. I was like, what is this? And then the next game
And then,
after
then
that
they were like
as
the
well looks
Final
like Nier to
Fantasy
start with.
series, and I was like, huh? Oh yeah.
Oh, what was that other game? It was like the kid with the red and black hair or whatever it was.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, it's a Lear.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh god, I saw that. and
Male Lear.
then I saw it as a tactical RPG, and I was like, oh okay.
Yeah.
No, not for me personally. I'm like, interesting. A lot of
And I'm
anime
sure
games in
having.
this one.
Yeah, there is. It was Fairy Tail.
Yeah,
I'm
Fairy
sure
Tail,
people
Fairy Tail
having.
2.
Yeah. Dragon Quest remakes is probably good for people,
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
I find it interesting. It confused me to start with how they're like, oh, Dragon Quest 3 is coming out. 1 and 2 are coming later.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
like, okay.
until I started talking about it that like 3 is a prequel.
Is it?
3 is a prequel to 1 and 2. Therefore, it technically is first
Oh.
chronologically.
Hmm.
Which is why I guess they're doing that first and then going to do 1 and 2.
Oh, that's what it's called. What Lost Defense Academy.
Yeah, that's right. It was like the Hunger something.
The 100-line
Yeah,
100-line Lost Defense Academy.
it's a long name.
Yeah, it is. I think it's funny. Oh,
Yeah,
the
I saw
other
that
one, I
and
think
it looks like a generic anime, like
it does.
in game form.
Sort of, I was like, what is this
Oh,
anime looking?
Yeah.
I think the other one, I don't know if you saw this or you would have seen it, but if people, don't want to play it on PC or whatnot, they've got Stray now.
Yeah. I was gonna mention that later. I think because I want to play Stray.
I do too. That's why I looked at it and I was like,
It is on Xbox.
yeah, it is.
I will
We just
probably
haven't
play
sort of
it
looked
on
into getting it,
Xbox
really.
because
Yeah.
Stray is a very visually impressive game, and the
It's-
Switch one
yeah,
looked
it's a
pretty
nice
muddy in
game.
the trailer.
It did. I saw it and I was
When
like,
I
it's
was
good
looking
that
at
it's
it.
coming to Switch.
I think
I
yeah,
do
it's
know
definitely
Stray
good that
looks
it's coming to
nice.
Switch though. I don't know if it'll go physical or not.
No, I don't know.
We'll find out, I guess. I'm probably gonna,
Anyway.
when I do get around to playing it, I'm probably going to play it on Xbox.
Yeah,
'Cause
I can agree with that.
I want the nicey looks, and I want the cat fur.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anything about the story until the trailers.
Oh, okay.
For this.
I
didn't
haven't
realize
seen
the
any
cat
like
got separated from other cats.
yeah, I haven't seen any like playthroughs or anything, but I did know that much.
Yeah. The cats. Anyway, after Donkey Kong, Funko Fusion.
I didn't know whether to bring that up or not.
The only reason I wrote that down is because of how strange it is.
I know I saw it and I was like, oh,
It reminds me.
what is this?
It reminds me of Lego Dimensions.
Yeah.
Like a lot, like all these like third-party characters in one game with like their own packs
Yeah.
and things.
Goodness. It's
I wouldn't
really
be surprised
something.
if they start putting like little NFC chips in the bottom of like the vinyls, the pop vinyls. People can like scan them in.
Oh.
I'm curious to see how far it goes though with third-party support,
I actually don't know, honestly.
because like they have things like Jurassic Park and all that sort of thing in there, and like Back to the Future and all
That
that.
FNAF.
Like, will they reach Star Trek? Will they reach Yu-Gi-Oh?
That is a good question.
Like the
Did you imagine your Stardust Dragon?
Yeah. My giant Stardust Dragon Funko Pop in like
Oh,
in game form.
that's great. I
That'd
have,
be
just
interesting.
Oscar and Evie just sitting on the side, like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, how far are they going to take this?
I don't know.
Because I don't
It's like
think.
Disney Infinity.
Yeah. Did they have any superheroes in there?
I'm
I don't
not
think I
sure.
saw any. Well, what it appears to be at the moment, at the very least, is like those like um, single franchise movies, like 3 movie things, and then that's it.
You had Jaws. You had Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
You had stuff from Five Nights at Freddy's,
yeah, that was interesting.
which I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how far they get because like you've got things like
Yeah, I'm
I would
not sure
really
what the
like
other
to
stuff
see
is.
out of everyone something that would be funny to see is Edward and Alphonse
That would be
from Full
amazing.
Metal
And Roy,
in the game.
that'd be so good.
I would buy
You
it for
got
that
Winry
alone.
just coming
Like,
in with like a wrench. Yeah.
oh golly. Anyway,
Oh goodness.
anyway, new NSO games, including Zero Mission and Link to the Past with Four Swords.
Yeah.
I thought that was simply interesting.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh.
If we ever get around to properly getting the family plan on NSO, we can play Four Swords together.
Yeah.
It's not Four Swords Adventures, sadly. It's not like the full thing.
No,
How
but
like
it's still, it's good enough.
it'd be interesting.
It's not too bad.
Something that I was like, everyone kept saying this. Not everyone. Like there were people saying that there might be one of these, and I really wasn't expecting it because the last one was. I feel like it was fairly recent. Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Yeah,
I was not expecting. Another
I wasn't
Mario Party
expecting
game.
that either.
I feel
I
like
just know that the inside of the resort looks like Coconut Mall.
kind of yeah. Well, it was a coconut resort, wasn't it? Didn't they say coconut or something like that?
Oh, and they said a resort. I don't know if
I don't know. I like how there's like a racetrack.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Like you can like go around like a Mario Kart track. I think it feels strange. Like I feel like Superstars needed more DLC first before they even moved on to another game.
Yeah, but I guess they're moving up. It's called Rainbow Galleria. Is like the inside resort stage.
Oh, Rainbow Gallery. Okay.
You can use escalators.
Yeah. It looks interesting. It looks very different to a lot of Mario Party.
It does.
I'd like. I'm excited
like-
for it, and you can play as a ninja. I mean,
Yeah.
what else is there to say? I guess. I would have expected it for the next console.
Yeah.
Like something that like I feel like Nintendo don't do and probably should do is like with games like Mario Party and Animal Crossing, they should release one at the start of a generation and continue updating it throughout the generation.
I think that would probably be a better way to do it.
I know they wouldn't like sell as many games, however, like even if it's like paid DLC packs or something like that, like
Because, like, there is a lot of Mario parties.
yeah,
Like,
I don't feel there needs to be that many Mario parties.
I can't keep up with them all, man. I'm still stuck over there on, like, what is it? The one we all played? Mario Party 9 or something?
Mario Party 9 on the Wii, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like this is the Switch's third one. This Super Mario Party, the Mario
Yeah.
Party Superstars, and now this one. And it's like, I think, I don't know. It's a strange thing where like now the DLC exists. Well, I mean, it's existed for a very long time. However, like now there's much more commonplace. Like those sort of games, Super Mario Maker as well, would probably benefit more as a live service. Even though live services generally
Yeah.
aren't the best thing. However, like they're the type of game I feel would work better as a live service.
Yeah.
Because like when
And
you
then
think
they
about
don't
it,
have to keep developing new ones as well if they do that, too.
yeah.
Until,
Yeah.
they get to the next
Because when
one.
you think about it, like a new Mario Party game on the same system as an old one is basically DLC anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Just more expensive.
like in packaged into a full game. As well, I noticed in that trailer they talked about the online and only 20 players online.
Yeah.
In like an online mode. Like I'm hoping because Superstars had you could play online on the boards normally.
Yeah.
If they've taken that away again, I'm going to be very upset.
I'm just gonna be confused. Like, why would they take that away?
Yeah, it's really odd. And then there's 2 maps coming back from previous games as well.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. I can't wait to play as a ninja though. That's my main thing. And I saw that Spike was back as well from Mario Party 10.
Yeah.
Oh, what an odd thing. Next big thing, which I'm sure you've been waiting for me to talk about, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Mm.
Ooh.
I find it interesting.
It is
And I saw,
very
like,
interesting.
the like Link's Awakening remake style. I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah. I was thinking if they were going to use that style again, it would have been to like remake like the Oracle games or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, which one is it? And then it was like, nah, it's a new one. And I was like,
It's a brand new top-down Zelda game, which is nice. It's nice to have a new one.
Yeah.
And you play as Zelda.
yeah.
That feels not
Interesting.
wrong, I guess. It's interesting, yeah. It's different. Like, I'm not complaining.
I think her ability to like, or I guess her one's ability to like copy things is
Yeah.
including enemies.
That was neat. That really reminds me of her using the Dark Knight
Yeah.
in other games. Like the first thing, like I didn't think of it. One of my YouTubers I was watching thought of it. It feels like the copy abilities from Tears of the Kingdom.
I thought that just before, and I was like, oh, it really is just.
It's like they call them echoes, don't they? It's
Yeah.
like echoes of wisdom because she's the Triforce of wisdom. Yeah, okay, we get
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We get it.
Also, the try. I say try,
Yeah.
not the try.
Oh golly, that's funny. Yeah, no, I think it looks really nice. I mean,
It does.
Link's Awakening
Try
looked
looks
really nice.
like uh, they're called Cocos, aren't they? In not forces.
In Frontiers.
That's
Yeah,
the one.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
It looks like a Coco.
Yeah, it does. It's like slightly different colors.
Yeah.
I like
a
the idea
yellow
that
Coco
Sonic copied
with the
Zelda and Zelda's
triangles.
copied Sonic.
Yeah.
So you're back and forth.
It does have a tail of 3 triangles though, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I
I
wonder
like
what
the
that
little
means.
nod as well at the start of the trailer where like Link was wearing like almost like the hood from Tears in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Well, Zelda has it too.
Yeah.
At one
And,
stage.
and then Link loses it and he's like in his normal, well, he's in his Link's Awakening form basically.
Yeah.
And he had
Just
like the
chucks it.
Hylian shield and stuff. And then he got sucked into a void.
Ah, goodness. Dang it, Link.
Although by the fact that it was Pig Ganon, it means it's in the timeline with the original game and like Link to the Past and all that.
Yeah. I find that interesting.
It is it is interesting. I'm curious to see if it's like the same sort of Hyrule from Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds. Who
I have
knows?
no idea, to be honest.
Neither. I simply think it looks amazing. I'm curious to see if they fixed the frame rate problem that Link's Awakening had.
Oh, yeah.
Something I'm not a big
I didn't
fan
get
of.
further enough through Link's Awakening to tell the problem.
Yeah. Something
To go back and finish it.
else that I can't remember if it was in Link's Awakening or not, and because it's been such a long time since I played it. However, the vignette around the screen,
Oh, okay.
that really, I don't like when vignettes are around the screen. I never have.
I don't either. It's
always
more
make
of a
my eyes
bother
water.
than anything.
It's something in Minecraft. Whenever I go underground and they put like a black vignette around it.
Oh,
And it always makes my eyes water because the screen is constantly shifting between it and it frustrates me.
yeah, it's problematic.
I don't like vignettes around things, therefore I hope that's an option to turn off. I noticed the map had like a blur around the outside of it. It was sort of like melted into the screen. I don't know. It looks nice.
I think that may just be how it looks
Yeah, yeah, I
in
think
the
it is.
trailer.
The Switch Lite that is coming out for it though looks amazing.
It's gold.
This is very gold. It reminds me of there's a 3DS for Link Between Worlds that had like the front side was like the gold Hyrule part and the bottom side was like a purpley Lorule part.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. I think it looks really nice. I'm not gonna go buy it, however, I think it looks pretty neat.
Nah.
And then
I find it interesting now that they've switched over the font, right? Because I thought they'd keep the font just for Breath of the Wild and Tears,
yeah,
but they seem to have just done it for all of them now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've sort
And
of
they have, like, their one little design.
rebranded the front. I can't speak.
The front.
Rebanded the front.
Rebanded.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they did it. They rebanded the front.
Rebranded the font. Like for the entire series. That is interesting. I believe Link's Awakening, I don't have it here. I think it may have the new font
Does
as
it
well.
have it? I mean, I could go out and check it, but I'm too lazy.
Yes. But yeah. Interesting. Stray on Switch. We've been through that. Anything else before we get to the big final thing?
Wait, I want to check. I want to check, see if the case has the. I can look it up. Oh, it looks. Yeah, it does. It has the font.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was sort of like after Breath of the Wild, they completely redid the font, which I don't know how I feel about that because like the font for Breath of the Wild was for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Like it made sense for
I
that.
think
How,
it's
like,
okay.
I guess it keeps it consistent.
Because like they have like their little they change it up slightly for each one though still. With like their little image. Like Breath of the Wild had the
Yeah, they do. Which is that is at
what are they
least
called?
nice. And then like
Silent Princesses? Is that what they're called?
it reminds me of I think that's what they're called, yeah. It reminds me of how Pikmin changed its font with Pikmin 4 and then went back and changed the first two games on the Switch.
Yeah, we don't talk about Pikmin.
It's like I prefer the old font made out of flowers as opposed to green text.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Oh,
Like what does this one have as its image? It's like
Sorry?
it's like the wand thing, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I don't know. I think it might be.
It is, yeah. It's
Yeah.
the
I
wand.
don't know. I don't have it up in front of me. I'm remembering out of my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah. Is there any other game that you wanted to bring up out of the direct before we move on to the main big final one?
Don't think so.
I'm trying to remember what other games there were. So it went sort of through.
Oh, Ace Attorney.
Oh, Ace Attorney. That was interesting.
When they showed up, I was like, "Oh, Phoenix, he's back at it again."
Yeah.
And then they started it off with an objection, and I was
it's
like,
not
"Yep,
Phoenix,
that's the
I
way
don't
to go." No, I don't think it is Phoenix.
I believe with those games coming to Switch, I believe every single Ace Attorney game is on Switch now,
Okay.
in one way or another. I don't know if they've actually made a brand new one for the Switch in saying that.
I actually don't know.
I don't know
Apart
either.
from knowing what it is, I actually don't know much to do with it at all, really.
Is it me, or does the art look really, like, low resolution?
For Ace,
Yeah.
I think that's just what it looks like normally.
Yeah. I saw it and I was like, something looks off here. I don't know what it
I
is.
I think that's just the art.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I did see Ace and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Not one for me personally. I like the idea that you can switch between the old graphics and the new. That's nice.
Yeah.
I always appreciate it when a game does that.
Yeah.
I guess something else to talk about, which wasn't in the direct. I believe Yacht Club Games did their own little presentation yesterday or something.
Did they?
Yeah,
No.
and they
My
showed off
laptop
some
is running out of
more
charge.
Shovel Knight things. Your laptop's right. You better plug that in. It's alright. Yeah, they showed off some like Shovel Knight things, which is interesting. And then
I'm trying to plug in the laptop. There we go.
it's alright.
No, it should've
Yeah, they showed off. I believe they showed off some Shovel Knight things. They're like redoing the first game with like 20 playable characters,
Oh, okay.
and they showed off stuff for their puzzle game, and I believe they teased maybe a 3D Shovel Knight game.
Oh.
So some interesting
interesting.
stuff. I don't know. I played
Yeah.
Shovel Knight very barely, I guess. It's probably the best way.
Yeah.
I have like the full thing on Wii U.
Yeah, Shovel Knight's not really our, I don't know,
Hell
game
yeah.
either, I guess.
Anyway, I'm quickly trying to think through the rest of the direct and if there was anything else that like
Yeah.
really stood out to me at all. Like there was all sorts of little
Find it-
things.
Find it interesting they have like a mini Lord of the Rings game.
Yeah, yeah, little Lord of the Rings game. Oh, there was that monster training game where you have to like farm them.
Yeah.
That was different. Like as soon as I saw it, I'm like, this is similar to other games that have like got farming and monster elements, and they're like, now you grow the monsters out of the ground.
What is that what it's called? It's Farmagia?
It's like okay,
That's what
yeah, like something like that.
I think that's interesting.
I think it's funny that
They
you can
added-
grow a wolf out of like a plant.
They added new roles to Among Us, which I find very interesting because people have been doing that with mods since like it
Among
came
Us,
out.
it's Among
like,
Us
you're
is
just now
such,
adding
like,
new roles?
complicated game. Now I can never go back to it. I am super confused
Yeah.
by it.
I wonder if I don't know. I wonder if they formally have a jester now.
Yeah, who knows? I know there's
have
like
no
Among Us
idea.
VR as well.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on there. I've heard
All
about it
sorts
like
of
once
things.
when the trailer
Among Us
came
is
out,
very
and never
like,
again.
Among Us seems to have like this sort of stuff happen to it that like happened with FNAF.
Yeah, kind of.
Sort of like it expanded really, really quickly, and now it has like its set of fans, and then everyone else is living their lives.
It's true. Yeah.
It's like, not to say that
Then
like
you
those
got, like-
fans are unwarranted for liking Among Us. I liked Among Us like when it first came out.
I did as well.
Have like
I just think like maybe it's because we don't have people to play with us.
yeah, probably as well.
That
Have,
sounds really
like,
sad.
I simply like
But like,
when I did try to go back to it, like it was simply really like it was way too complicated. I could not figure out what was
Because
happening anymore.
the only way I can see Among Us working, like actually working, is if you're literally only playing with people that you know.
Yeah, yeah. Playing online with people now would be a lot more difficult than it used to be.
It's like, it's like, almost like, what am I trying to think of?
I don't know.
It's like playing a version of Mafia or Werewolf, but on a console.
Yeah. What's it? It's like Phasmophobia as well, or something like that.
Phasmophobia, what?
Is that another one that's like that?
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
play it with friends if you want to, but it's not like that, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea.
The only part related is you play it with friends if you
Oh,
want to.
okay. If that's the case, we could say things like grounded as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess we get on to the last big thing. And this game looks amazing. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Does.
How does it look that good?
I was like, yeah, look at it.
Like, I feel like I should like tone it down. It's not as good looking as like a Series X or PS5 game. However,
No,
like,
but it's also a Switch.
this is on the Switch, and I don't know if it was. However, it looked like it was running at 60.
It did look like that.
Retro's really good at that.
I also appreciate that Samus looks like Samus.
Samus looks like Samus again. Yeah, was that meant to be Dark Samus at the end?
I actually don't know. I was trying to figure that out myself.
Because Dark Samus
I was
is
like, who's that?
the Metroid Prime, and it had Metroids around them.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, they showed them coming in. I was like, it could be Dark Samus. It could be Ridley for all I know. But then they showed up and it
The
was a
Space
suit. And I
Pirates
was like,
were
that's
there.
definitely not Ridley.
she scanned
Yeah,
the
they
Space
were.
Pirate at the start of the trailer.
Yeah.
Therefore, like, oh, yeah. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, this. How does this look like this on the Switch? Like,
I also appreciate the fact that even though it's like more grayscale because it's, you know, it's Metroid, it's meant to look a little dark,
yeah,
it's still colorful.
yeah. In the same way, I guess Dread was like that a lot as well.
That's true, yeah.
It had a lot of like very striking reds and yellows and
mean,
whites.
I think like, yeah, for like the 3D games as well though, that's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. I think because if you look at Metroid Prime Remastered on the Switch, like that was already such a visual showcase and it ran at 60.
Mm.
And like this has obviously been built from the ground up for the Switch over the last like however long.
7 years.
Something silly.
You know?
How like and like you can tell that Retro Studios really know what they're doing with the Switch because I don't know if it's said. It's quite possible they did the Donkey Kong Country Returns HD as well because they work on
Oh,
Donkey
they
Kong
might have
Country.
too. I didn't even think of that.
Therefore, like if that's the case, they've been busy.
Yeah, which is
Like,
explains why it's taken so long.
Yeah, with Metroid Prime Remastered and that, if they did do that, like, and now Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, as they call it.
Some of them aliens look like
I'm not
jackals.
sure. I'm a big fan of the name.
It's fine.
What is it? What Beyond what? Like
Beyond.
Beyond.
Beyond, I don't know. Beyond the 7 years it took. Who knows?
Like Beyond is an adjective, not like a noun.
But so many people use it as a noun.
Or not like an adverb. Yeah, they do. Beyond is like used to describe something else.
Something beyond.
Whereas generally in a
Like,
title
it's
you'd use like
supposed
an
to
adverb or something like.
Mean something more.
Yeah.
But there's so many people like, nah, this is just one word.
So beyond who? Beyond why?
Beyond what?
Beyond my
Where's
comprehension. Oh
Oh,
god.
goodness.
Yeah, no, because like when you think about it, like Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, I believe.
See, that makes sense, though.
Yeah, they like describe something in the game. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Yep.
Beyond.
It's beyond the other ones.
It's beyond. I don't know. When did Metroid Prime 3 come out? 2008 or something.
Oh, goodness.
Oh golly. Anyway, yeah, no, that was funny. However, it looks pretty incredible. To be
Does look
honest,
good.
for a Switch game. I'm really like happy with how it looks, and it literally looks like Metroid Prime. Like I was expecting it to
does.
change a lot because it's been as long as it
Yeah,
has.
when they started bringing the like HUD up inside the helmet, I was like, okay, how are they gonna change this? But
Yeah,
no.
I was expecting to like change the loads. However, it's more like a slimmed down version of the old games. Like
Yeah,
it looks pretty good. I'm like, perfect. That's all I need.
and the animation seems pretty quality.
Oh, the animations.
It's good.
It's-
Some of them walk a little funny, but I think that's just because of how they are.
yeah, I think with especially with Dread was like a massive animation showcase, in my
Yeah.
opinion, and like the same with the Samus Returns on the 3DS. It was a really big animation showcase. Like to see them because like Retro doesn't work on the 2D games; they only work on the 3D games.
Yeah.
Therefore, like to see like Retro taking on this like animation thing as well. Like,
Wait a second.
second,
Where does the ship go?
what's with the ship's look?
The ship landed. Samus
Yeah.
got out and it just left.
It leaves.
It does. It just leaves.
Oh golly, I don't know when this is set. It's in 20x something.
Yeah, 20x. Cosmic Year 20x9.
That means something.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's set like after like the 2D games or because I know Metroid Prime was set like in between like the first game and or something else. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, Metroid Prime is like a fairly early on.
I haven't
like,
a clue.
yeah, it's like fairly early on chronologically. However, like if it is later this game, her ship would have an AI in it that can do things
That would make more sense, I suppose.
because she does get one later on, and it's in Dread as
I
well.
was like,
Um,
where did I just leave?
I don't understand why the ship looks like that.
I think it's kind of funny.
It looks like it has like two arms sticking out the front.
They got Samus's arms and helmet. And we're just like, yep,
Yeah.
let's reuse
Yeah.
this design without the
her
shoulder
ships
pads.
always kind of looked like her. However, this is funny.
This is really funny.
I don't know. I saw that, and it's very reminiscent of the first game when she jumps out on the ship and it's like a dungeon place. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, I think it looks really good. I think Samus's armor looks pretty good.
it does. It looks really nice.
I'm curious to see how she loses all her abilities at the start of the game this time,
Yep.
like she does every game.
Yep.
I noticed even the animation when she became the morph ball was almost identical to the older games as well. I was like, oh my gosh.
I saw it and I was like, oh,
Because like
little tiny more.
I was expecting them to change like a lot more than they did, and I'm happy they didn't. Like
Yeah.
I was expecting to be like, oh, this is like a brand new game with like, and they hired all these different people from like Tomb Raider and all that sort of thing to help. So, like, therefore they'd be changing all these different things up. Maybe Samus will be climbing
No.
walls with pickaxes. No,
They
no,
did
it
their
looks like
research.
Metroid Prime, and it looks like a really good Metroid Prime.
They did their homework.
It did it anyway. I don't know if Retro Studios has ever done a bad game. I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
Because they took over. They did
Like, what did they do?
I believe. I might be wrong about this, however. I think their first game may have been the first Metroid Prime,
Oh, was it?
and that's like in one of the top 10 games of all time or something like that. Like,
Well, there you go.
I might be wrong. They may have done like little things before that. However, I'm pretty sure Nintendo basically trusted it to a basically no-name company at the time. And ever since
Wow.
then, I mean, Nintendo bought them out, I'm pretty sure. However, basically ever since then, they've been like doing some of the big franchises for Nintendo. Like they've done, as I said, they've done Donkey Kong and all that sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
They're like the B team.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see. Another thing, did Intelligent Systems have any games in there?
Well, considering they didn't have a genealogy announcement, I don't think so.
Yeah, because there's no Paper Mario.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
Actually, did they work on the Thousand Year Door remake?
they might have. I actually have no idea.
The game's already basically been out.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, I guess that's basically our thoughts on the direct. That was a really good direct, though.
I think it was pretty good.
I was not expecting, especially now that the Switch is like in its last year, basically.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this many big. I was expecting Metroid Prime 4. That was it. Like,
Yeah.
because I didn't think they would go back, because they basically promised that it would be on the Switch.
Yeah.
Therefore, like, I wasn't expecting them to go sort of back on that, like, at all. However, therefore, I was expecting that to be like probably like the farewell big game to the Switch. However, like,
Yeah.
and it looks
Then
like it
got
might be that,
Zelda.
considering it's coming out next year.
Yeah, actually, it might be that too.
I do think it will be like how Breath of the Wild was at the start of the Switch's life, where it's like a cross-gen game.
Yeah.
Where it's on
It'll
both
be
of
for
them.
both of them.
Yeah, I think it will be.
I can see that.
Yeah, no, the fact that we're getting a proper 2D Zelda, another Mario Party, like,
Yeah, another Mario and Luigi game.
yeah, another Mario and Luigi game, like all these massive
Luigi's
things. A new
Mansion
Funko
had
Pop
a
game,
HD remake as well. Like what?
Oh yeah, Luigi Mansion 2 as well. Luigi's Mansion 2. That comes out like next week or the week after or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, pretty darn good considering the Switch is about to fall off like its own legs.
Yeah.
It's in like it's got one of those like it's got like a walking stick and stuff now. Like that's what the Switch feels like it is. It's like it's ready to go. Oh golly. Anyway,
Yeah.
is there? I guess we can go onto the polls and stuff like that. We'll go to the Fire
Well,
Emblem
we
one
didn't have
first.
anything for our poll.
I didn't have anything for our poll this time. That's fine.
No. We have the Thief tournament. The Thieves'
The thieves
tournament.
for
The
Fire Emblem. Yeah.
Thieves'. The first one. Have they announced any winners? Or have they just done them all and they're going to come back to them later or something?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, they don't seem to have announced any winners, but I have the general consensus here.
Okay.
For the first round, we have Kaze from Fates and Anna's Awakening version, because she's a thief in it.
Yeah.
apparently,
Okay.
that are winning against. I don't know either of those two. So,
Oh, fair.
yep. And in the second one, we have Petra, who's from Three Houses. She's
Yep.
winning. That's good. It's fine by me. The
Okay.
second person is a person named Jafar. Don't know where they're from.
Oh, they come from Margie.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like him though. The third person in that though is Niles, and they're very close.
Okay.
And Niles is from Fates, so.
Oh, okay.
In the third one, we have someone named Matthew. He is really popular, actually. I don't know what game he's from, but he's also got a fair amount in Heroes.
Okay.
And then second to that is Nina, which is Niles' daughter.
There's a lot of characters.
The fourth one! Yes! Zelkov is winning
Zarkov, yay.
at 49%. And then everyone else there is like at 20% max, pretty much.
Yeah.
With another one from Fates. There's a lot of thieves in Fates.
That's interesting.
Well, okay, technically 3 of them aren't thieves. 3 of them are ninjas.
Oh,
So,
sort of categorizing them the same.
yeah.
I didn't even know ninjas was a class.
They came out in Fates.
Huh? Are they in? They're
Yeah.
not in.
They're not in anything else,
Okay.
I don't think. They're either considered assassins or thieves and everything else. They're ninjas because Hoshido is very, like,
Okay.
Japanese based.
Yeah.
What is this one? Group 5. Yuri is winning, yes. The thief, 3 houses.
Okay.
He's one of the DLCs.
Okay. I was about to say Yuri.
Yeah.
Wrong game.
He is like Yuri.
From Tales of
Yuri and
Vesperia.
Yuri are very similar.
Okay. What about Yuri though?
Second in place that everyone likes Anna apparently. The Fates version of Anna.
Interesting.
The next one, Group 6, yeah, is who is that? Whoever's winning is someone named Volk,
Oh,
and whoever's second is someone named Leela. Don't know who either of those are.
fair.
Then again, I haven't played enough of the older games, so. The only one there I know is Rickard, and that's
okay.
because they're part of Marths,
Oh, okay.
but they're losing, so. Group 7, we've got Saizo, aka Kaze's brother, the other ninja,
Yeah.
is winning. And second is someone named Heather. I don't know who that is.
What a name.
Heather. And then the latest one, winning is Soth.
Soft.
Micaiah's bestie son thing. Not son, not biological son.
What?
No, Micaiah takes care of Soth as a child, I think. Something like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize Micaiah was that old.
Neither did I. I think they're similar in age. But like,
I realized
Micaiah's
I
a
probably
little bit
offended
older.
Anybody out there whose name is Heather? I have nothing wrong with the name Heather.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Heathers. No, I think they're like a 4 or 5 year difference or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it works. And second is Gaius, who is the main thief in Awakening. He's a great guy. He calls Robin
Okay.
Bubbles.
He calls Robin Bubbles?
Yeah. I
Very
think that's the nickname he
interesting.
gives her. Or
Okay.
her in my case.
Oh, really? Anyway,
Yep. It's for right now.
that was a lot of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Anyway, our poll will probably grade the Nintendo Direct A to
Grade
E.
the Nintendo Direct.
Easy. Oh,
Give
actually,
it a
or should we
school
do
rating.
like what game are you most excited for from the Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, we should do
I think
that.
that'd be more fun.
That's better.
Anyway, is there anything else to talk about, I guess, before we end up?
So I don't think so. I think that's it.
That's so good. Yeah, no, that direct was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
was.
I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast. We shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.